Hello students, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to start science session 3. We have discussed two topics and this is unit number 6. The name of the chapter is Simple Chemical Reactions. We have discussed two topics, simple chemical reactions and chemical reactions. In simple chemical reactions, we have discussed about what are reactions and physical and chemical changes. After that, we have discussed chemical reactions, and today we are going to start third topic, types of chemical reaction. Before starting the next third topic, types of chemical reactions, let's recall previous two topics. I have explained that what are chemical reactions, and I told you that this firework is a result of chemical reaction. And I told you that chemical reactions form a new substance by breaking and making chemical bonds, and chemical reaction change the way the atoms are arranged. And we have discussed physical and chemical changes. I told you that states changes in a physical change, it may be solid to liquid, liquid to gas, and gas to liquid. And atoms and molecules of substance do not change. But in chemical reactions, what happens? Atoms and molecules broken down or combine to form new substance. And properties of substances are different than properties of the substance that make them up. And after that, I told you that what are reactants and what are products. I told you that this arrow will be middle of this equation and this is chemical equation. Substances, those are present before the arrow are known as reactants, and substances those are present after the arrow are known as products. And I've given you the example of substances iron and sulfur, and I told you that we gain a new compound that is known as iron sulfide, and I told you that this is a chemical reaction. And we have discussed what are exothermic reaction and what are endothermic reaction. Students, I told you that when release of energy takes place, it means that this is exothermic reaction, and when energy is absorbed, this is known as endothermic reaction. Okay, to understand these reactions easily is main point is that when you see temperature increases, this is exothermic reaction, and when temperature goes down, decreases, this will be endothermic reaction. And this reaction may be slow or fast. Okay students, let's start our third topic, types of chemical reactions. But to understand the types of reactions and chemical reactions, you need to understand what are the evidence of chemical reactions. Whenever you see the change in color and formation of precipitates, it means that chemical reaction is taking place. And when you see formation of gas is taking place and temperature change, these all shows that there is a chemical reaction. And I told you when temperature goes down, it is endothermic reaction, and when temperature goes up, this is a exothermic reaction. And whenever any chemical reaction takes place, you can feel the change in the smell. Okay students, now in types of chemical reaction, if you see from page number 74 to 77, so you will see the types of chemical reactions: synthesis, decomposition, displacement reaction, and combustion. All these reactions are types of the chemical reactions. Okay students, if you see in previous slide, I have explained about the reaction of iron and sulfur. Okay, and we gain a substance that is known as iron sulfide. This type of reaction is synthesis. synthetic reaction or synthesis reaction. Okay, now if you see here, this is when now in this equation you see that when magnesium is reacted with oxygen, they both combine. Okay, so this is also the example of synthesis reaction. Okay, so we can say that the reaction between magnesium and oxygen to form a magnesium oxide is called a combination or synthesis reaction. This is because two different substances combine to make a new single substance. Here, two different substances are going to combine to make a new single substance. Now, its properties are totally different. Okay. So, when magnesium is burned in the air, we gain magnesium oxide. Other example, a new compound is formed by the combination of simpler reactants. Smog, here you can see that smog is formed when nitrogen and oxygen combine. Okay. In air we also have oxygen and nitrogen, and if we perform any chemical reaction, if we observe in the atmosphere when nitrogen and oxygen takes when they perform any reaction takes place, so we observe the smoke. Okay, it is a very simple reaction, so just keep in your mind. Other example of displacement reaction, if you can't see this picture carefully, okay, so you can see this on page number 75. Here you can see the diagram. Student, this is the example of decomposition reaction, and decompose mean to break. Okay, so what is decomposition? Decomposition is the breaking up of a single compound into two or more simpler products. In previous slide, we have discussed that when two substances are combined to form a single product, that is synthesis. But if single substance is broken down to form two products, this is known as decomposition. So, we can say that decomposition is the breaking up of a single compound into two or more simpler products. Energy is needed to break bonds. Here you can see energy is applied to this chemical to break down. In this test tube, this tube is known as test tube, and this is a flame. Okay, and when we apply heat is the form of energy. So we can say heat energy is applied here in this reaction. When we apply heat, what happens? This compound is broken down, and what do we gain? We get one substance, chemical substance, that is copper oxide, and other is a gas, and that gas is carbon dioxide, and its formula is CO2. Okay, and here you can see these are the particle model. These are called particle model. This is known as copper, and this middle ball is the C, and these particles are O. So CO3. Okay, and this shows copper C and Cu. Sorry, the symbol of the copper is Cu. This is Cu, and this shows the O. Copper oxide and carbon C, and these two particles are O2, carbon dioxide. You can see these diagrams in your book also. Okay. Okay. Other example of decomposition reaction, here you can see a reactant breaks down into simpler product. Okay, so if you, as I told you, that what happens in synthesis, two substances react to form a single product, but here single product is broken down to form new two products, two substances. So this is a reverse of synthesis. We can say this is a reverse of synthesis. Decomposition is a reverse of synthesis. Here water can be decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen. In this container, this is a container, okay, and in labs if you want to break down water molecule, we use this type of container or system, and we apply energy by battery, electricity. Here we keep water, and when we apply heat, we can break down water, okay, and we get hydrogen here and oxygen here. So this is a decomposition reaction when water is broken down. Okay class, hope you have understand this lecture. We will continue this lecture in next class, and I will explain the question answer and displacement reaction and combustion reaction also. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'm going to tell you again that we will continue this topic in our next class. Take care.